Yes, Navy Cook. My next video is a Magic video. Actually, it's not really. It's a Gaming Center recap. First, before I get to the Magic part, I did play some more NHL 11 today. They had a promo, 2,500 buck jumbos. I bought roughly 40k worth, 44k worth, I think, including discard. That's after all the discard and everything. I sold a Malkin for 35k, which happens to be my second Malkin. But the first Malkin I sold for like 50k back when it was worth that much. Then the second one I sold today for 35k because I put it up a few times today, or once today for 6 hours, for starting bid 30k, buy it now 35, and it got bought out. But I opened up a bunch. I opened up about 44k, and I pulled two Jonathan Taves, which are worth like 8 to 9k a piece, possibly, maybe a little bit less than this market, and a Taylor Hall. So I pulled, and a bunch of other stuff too, a bunch of consumables that I can actually use. Actually, not much on the consumable front. I got a lot more in the way of consumables last time they did the 2,500 buck jumbo promo, but this time it was a limited pack thing. But the thing was, no one was buying them. Absolutely no one was buying them. It took 2 hours for the thing to sell out. Probably it may still be going on right now. Probably isn't though. It was like 2 hours into it. It was like 700 packs left. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Seriously. But also won 2 games today. I played against the Canadians in the first round of another Euro Open. Started out up, I think 2-0. They scored 2 goals on me, including a bunch of. I think one was like a limp-wristed shot from just above the blue line, and it shouldn't have gone in, but it did. And then the second one was, I think, a rebound goal. Was like I tried to pass it out, and it didn't go out the way I wanted it to. Guy took it from me, went back, scored again. So it was tied 2-2. Like 30 seconds left. I get the puck, I shoot it. It goes in between Carey Price's legs. It hits him and still trickles in the net. So I'm up 3-2 and I end up winning the game. I actually did get an empty net goal with like 9/10 of a second left, so I won 4-2. But it was an intense game. And of course, no one at the gaming center actually gave a shit. So that was good too. I also beat some Euro team too, but I only played 2 games because I'm trying to preserve my line as much as I can. Anyways, let's go to the Magic box. First things first, I got a new die. I'm still trying to figure out where all the numbers are on this thing. It's a 20-sided die. It was $1, which I guess ain't bad. They have regular 6-sided die for 25 cents a piece, but I have to find where mine are. I have a bunch, but I don't know where they are. If all else fails, I'll just buy a couple dollars worth of dice. But yeah, this is pretty cool right here. It's a black 20-sided die. So, also bought a couple Mountain Dews and bought 2 packs of Scars and Mirrodin. The cards that I am using are my notables for the day. See if I can find them in here. I put them in my deck, so that's upside down. No, not that. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Here's uncommon is Exsanguinates, which is 2 black mana and an X. Each opponent loses X life. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. So what that means is, with the X, it means you can use any amount of colorless mana you want. So if I had 5 swamps and I had 5 mountains on the battlefield, and I had a couple creatures out so I didn't have to summon anything else, I could use this and tap not only the 2 swamps, but the rest of my land and deal 8 damage to each opponent. So this would actually be really cool. That's why I use it. That's why I pulled it in one of my packs today. What else did I get here? Ogre Resistor I already have, I think. Oh yeah, this one I've already pulled, but this card should have helped me win today, but I didn't. It didn't. And I'll tell you why. Let's see. Galvanic Blast Galvanic Blast deals 2 damage to target creature or player. If you have 3 or more artifacts that you control on the field, it does 4 damage to that creature or player. Panic Spellbomb. If you tap it, you sacrifice it, and you can choose a target creature, and it won't be able to block. I need to get a few more of these if I can find them for a decent price. And also, if you put this when it's put into the graveyard, you can pay 1 red mana, and if you do, you draw a card. Barrage Ogre. Tap it, you sacrifice an artifact. Barrage Ogre deals 2 damage to target creature or player. My legendary was, in the second pack actually, was Skithiryx the Blight Dragon. 4/4 flying with Infect. If you tap 1 black mana, if you use 1 black mana, it gains haste till the end of the turn. And since if you tap 2, you can regenerate it. It's 4/4 flying with Infect for 5. So I figured I'd put it in there. And I took out a few cards too, so this is a different deck. It's been changed up a little bit. Leadenmere, 1/1. If you tap it, you can add black mana to your mana pool. Vector Asp, 1 black mana makes this gain Infect. It's only 1/1, but it costs 1 to summon, so what are you going to do? This was my other rare, Ratchet Bomb. If you tap it, you put a charge counter on charge counter on Ratchet Bomb, and sacrifice. You can also tap it to sacrifice it, and if you do, you can destroy each non-land permanent with the converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Ratchet Bomb. So, if you have 2 creatures that have 3 mana converted, converted mana cost of 3, and you have 3 charge counters on here, you can destroy those 2 creatures. So, it's pretty cool. And that's it. That's pretty much what I got today. I got a bunch of cards that I didn't want to use, but I did get 2 rares that I can use in my deck. My deck is up to 74 cards now. I need to get some more land. I also did get another mountain. I'm thinking about buying some land off of eBay, trying to stock up. Just a bunch of basic lands. If you're willing to send me land, if you actually play Magic, that is, let me know. And I will see if we can get something set up. Okay, to the games. The first game, I played both games against a guy that I've seen before. He's a Chicago Blackhawks fan. He went to Camp Paradise one year. First game, I couldn't draw land the whole damn game. I had 2 land in my starting hand, and that's it. Could not draw land. I just drew creatures over and over and over and over again. Could not draw land. I got killed off very fast. Second game, I almost won it, but here's why I didn't win. Okay, Infect creatures, if you don't know, they deal damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters and deal damage to players in the form of poison counters. If you get 10 poison counters, you lose the game. So here's what happened. I had a 3/3 Infect creature out, and he only had 1 creature on the field usually, so I was able to deal 3 poison to him with each attack with that creature. The one problem was I was down to 1 life, and if I would have played Virulent Wound, which puts a -1/-1 counter on a creature and when that creature goes to the graveyard, its controller gets a poison counter. If I would have played that card earlier than I did, I would have dealt enough poison counters to win the game with 1 life, which sucked ass. So in the end, I lost with one more poison counter would have won me the damn game, and I didn't win. Oh well, I'm still learning. And the guy even pointed out to me, the guy that was sitting next to us even pointed out to me afterwards, you could have played the Virulent Wound on this creature when he blocked with it. I didn't think about it. I'm not really pissed because it's just a game. I'm not really pissed because it's a game. I mean, it's a card game. So what if I lose? But I'm still pretty pissed. I'm still fairly pissed. I'm not like gonna rage over this for weeks, but it's just one of those learning experiences. So that's my gaming center update for the day of 3/26/2011. Oh yeah, and one more thing. A couple days ago, my flight ticket to Mass got booked. That's right, June 1st, I'll be flying up to Mass to see my parents, and I'm flying back to NC June 10th, or July 10th, excuse me. So June 1st to July 10th, I'll be up in Mass. I'm actually flying into Boston this year. I used to fly into Rhode Island, Providence Airport, but this time I am flying into Boston, which is cheaper apparently. But it should be fun. So, and I will do videos once every day or once every other day. So that's it. How's your boy?